Here's how I turned this song
Fly away, about to fly away. Yeah, got them flyer than was yesterday. Now
into this.
tryna see if you love me. Hot 10, I am the man, I'm fucking out of reach. I don't know who really down, I don't know who love me.
Hi YouTube, what's going on? Welcome to this brand new video. Today I got a crazy video for y'all. As y'all can see, I got a whole project in front of me. Gonna be deconstructing everything I did to make this song. I'm gonna explain the backstory a bit first. But first and foremost, shout out to my homie Whit. Sent me this crazy acapella of a song he made before. Y'all heard it in the intro, the guitar beat. We were in a Discord call and he sent me the acapella. He was like, yeah, like do whatever you want with it. But as soon as I heard the acapella, like something in me just told me like, it's gotta be a rage beat. And as y'all know, for the ones who know me, I never make rage. Like the last rage beat I made was probably like a year ago. Made like 10 rage beats in my life.
The scenario is, bro, how you gonna wake up, think about, oh, I'm gonna make it be an open serum, bro. Could not be me. My bad.
So yeah, it was quite a challenge for me, but we did it. So I'm gonna let y'all hear the acapella real quick.
Fly away, about to fly away. Yeah, got them flyer than was yesterday. Now she wanna come right away. She on the way. Pete tryna see if you love me. Pot 10, I am the man.
That's crazy. So yeah, the first thing I did was of course find the chords. I put scale helpers right here, scale highlighting to F minor, and I just built some chords with the lead. I used a one shot for this. I think it's a Shark Boy kit. I'm not sure though. But this is what that sounds like.
Fly away, about to fly away. Yeah, got them flyer than was yesterday. Now she wanna come right away. She on the way. Pete tryna see if you love me.
So yeah, how I did that is just started with the root notes from F to C sharp. Then I built triads out of that. I took out the middle notes. That's a good tip if you're making rage. And then yeah, later on to like make it more unique, added some top notes on the second part, as well as here. Added some bottom notes as well, turned them down a bit, just to add some low end to it. So yeah, for the effects on that, I just cut out the lows. Also added some halftime, put the mix down to 16%. That like adds a little bit more low end to it, because the lead didn't have much low end to it. Then I added some pretty reverb, and that's really it for the chords. So next I put this bass under there. Nothing crazy, put the bass in mono of course, then I boosted the lows a bit and the mids. So yeah, it sounds clean to me. And that's a big tip for making samples too, like try to add as much frequencies to the melody as possible. Like add low end, add some high pluck sounds, things of that nature of course, to like fill up the whole frequency spectrum. Makes the sample sound a lot better. But it was still kind of buried to me. So I copied over these chords, put it in a new pattern. Once again a lead, I use them as chords, no rules. So those chords sound like this. Together with the other chords. That's a very good foundation for the song, of course. I didn't want to do too much, but at the same time it's rage. Like, y'all know with rage there's a lot going on. And of course I couldn't forget about the bells. I used the normal tubular bells from Purity, of course. Sounds like this with the sample. Followed the root notes. So one of the last things I added to the sample were these plucks to add some high end to it. I believe I just made some basic triads, some fifth chords. Put the middle note up an octave just to fill out the spectrum once again. Then I selected them, clicked Option or Alt S, and just strummed them a bit to give like a strum effect to the plucks. For the effects on the pluck, started out with the basic shaper box to pan them out from left to right. Then I added a little delay. Without a delay. Adds a lot to it. Some chorus to make it like wider. Once again some reverb, and then some basic EQing just to cut out the lows and boost the highs a bit. That's with effects. Without the effects it sounds like this. That's way too dry. Later on when I finished the whole song, I got this bridge part right here. What did I hear? It looks kind of complicated, but I'm gonna try my best to explain it. So that's the last part of the verse right there. What I did is I rendered out these chords, and next I put Effectrix on there, and I filled this whole bar with the reverse. But the rhythm kind of messed up when I added the Effectrix, so I rendered that out once again, and then I just cut it up a bit, and then it's kind of off time, but at the same time it gives it a lot of bounce. So with the vocals, the second part of the verse sounds like this.
Yeah, I do a sound my beat, mighty fine, I see, mighty fine if you be with me. Yeah, I'm right.
So that's a really good bounce to just flow into the bridge right here, where everything kind of comes together. Lastly, for the melody part, I opened another instance of Purity, and I picked this lead synth, the Simple Sine. It's a sine wave, nothing crazy. And I put some slide notes in there. So that really complements the second part of the verse, because I felt like this melody was really simple and it just needed some ear candy. So how I did the little slide notes right here is I wanted them to slide from C to F. So I copied the C over, put it under the F notes, put them down a couple octaves to the C5, and next I just lowered the velocity a bunch. So it basically slides from the C note to the F note, but you don't really hear the C note. It gives it like this cool slide effect. And I just copied it over, but took out the first two stabs. So that's some cool ear candy for the second part of the verse. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the melody part. Let's get into the drums. So for the 808, I started out with the 808. I used the Hellcat 808 from my rookie season drum kit. It's gonna be out soon. I'm just tweaking a couple things, adding a couple things here and there, but it's gonna be out soon, and the kit is crazy. And the 808 pattern together with the melody sounds like this. The 808s just basically follow the root notes of the chords, then just pitched up here and there. Like right here, I got the C pitched up, C sharp, and the D sharp. Just gives it a lot of bounce. I also put the envelope to the box shape, of course. So then when you only put the hold up on the 808 on the envelope, it stops when the note actually stops. So then you get like these cool effects right here. Stuff like that. So next I added the snare. Just a basic no lie snare. So for the hi-hats, I just added some like triplets. You hear those in like almost every single Ray song out there, like 90% of it. Added some small rolls to it, a lot of pauses to add like a lot of bounce to it, and then I made the hi-hats go down a bit. Sounds like this. Next I added an open hat, just hits on every clap. And I twisted the out knob a bit, so that makes the open hat a bit snappier, a bit like shorter. Then I added a snare. With a small roll at the end, of course. Last thing I added to the drums was a little zap. I don't think you really hear it in the song, but it's there. It's very subtle. So the structuring is really what makes this song like unique from the rest, right? Like y'all see a lot going on the screen, so I'm gonna try to deconstruct it in the best way I can. So on the acapella, of course, there's like a little intro here, and what I did was I just made the beat drop like instantly, so that adds like a lot of like hype to the song, right? You turn on the song, boom, like instantly the drums drop. Added a little riser with the transition. That really adds on to the hype too. Like, add a lot of transitions and rises to these type of songs, because like people listening to it really feel some kind of drop coming when they hear like a transition effect. So next, here we got the first part of the hook. It's 16 bars, but I decided not to add drums to the first part of the hook, since like the beat dropped instantly and kind of give the listener a break.
Fly away, about to fly away, yeah. Got them flyer than was yesterday, now she wanna come right away. She on the way, Pete tryna see if she love me. Hot 10, I am the man, I'm fucking out of reach. I don't know who built down, I don't know who love me. Ain't no hiding.
So I decided to cut out some of the bells, because if you got the bells in your ear throughout the whole song, you're gonna get like sick of it. So I decided to only let them hit on the F note right here. So then for the second part of the hook, I just added in all the drums. Since there were no drums right here, added the crash, and added another riser. Then we get into the verse, 16 bar verse. I decided to cut out the 808s from the first part of the verse.
I got 2 freaks, I just had a threesome on a jet ski. Yeah, I prefer like double when I'm in the sea. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm finna be. Yeah, fired up, yeah, Hennessy. Yeah, I do it sound mind be, might find I see.
And then of course this part of the verse where like the melody cuts out at the beginning, like adds a lot of bounce to it. For the drums, I just took out the snares, took out the zap, took out the open hat in the second part of the verse, and just added a snare roll at the end, and that's pretty much it for the verse, together with the sound waves, of course. Next we get into the bridge, and I don't think I showed y'all this lead, so I put a lead in the bridge just to make it unique. So you only hear that lead in the bridges of the song, just to like give the listener something new, right? Like you got the chords playing throughout the whole song. Got some things taken out here and there, like the bass, like these chords. For the bridge, I just added like a little lead, just to like give the listeners some new things to listen to, right? So then we get back into the second hook. It's basically the same as the first hook, except I just put drums at the beginning, what I didn't do here. Then we got the bridge, or the verse again, exactly the same. And then there's supposed to be another bridge right here at the end of the song, but I decided to cut everything out and just let the vocals play. And when that part was done, when the vocals are done, I just let the beat drop again for like a sick ass outro. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all hear that real quick.
Tryna see if she love me. Hot 10, I am the man, I'm fucking out of reach.
No drums,
I don't
no
know
melody.
who built down, I don't know who love me. Ain't no hiding, ain't no above me. Pete, how about send a G? I got 2 freaks.
And I got the lead. And then I put an automation clip on the master and just let it fade out. So yeah, it's a completely different vibe compared to the song we had before. So yeah, if y'all want to stream the song, if y'all like the song, make sure to listen to it on SoundCloud. It's out now. Like, run it up like crazy. Show some love to Whit too. Follow him on IG too. He's close to hitting 1K. So if y'all could get him to 1K, mean a lot to me. And yeah, make sure to follow me on IG too, of course. Make sure to join my Discord, all that stuff. Subscribe to the channel, will help me out a lot too. So that's pretty much it for me today. I'm gonna let the song play out as the outro, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.
Fly away, about to fly away, yeah. Got them flyer than was yesterday, now she wanna come right away. She on the way, Pete tryna see if she love me. Hot 10, I am the man, I'm fucking out of reach. I don't know who built down, I don't know who